Must do to comfort you and calm you down and let you rest now. The woman in your life, she can rest so easy.
I want to just digress just a little bit. You know, I know that you really are into the essential oils. It's very important to you. In fact, I'm going to show, this is the benefits of being of having this wonderful show called Women's Spaces. You get a little gift every once in a while, and it's lavender. It just smells marvelous. You know, I know that essential oils and the whole healing process there is very important, but you told me some interesting statistics that I wanted to go through, that you were talking about something about deaths per year. Can you go over that? You know, what is it, you know, that people actually are dying of here in the United States?
You know, one of the things that I was looking for when I was going through my healing process was I knew there had to be something other than regular medication that gave you side effects to help you heal. And that must have always been in my consciousness because I was introduced to essential oils, which don't have the side effects that other medications do. They've been used for thousands of years prior to prescription medications. And I think one of the things that I just found out was 110,000 people died this year from taking prescription medication. And that was from taking it correctly. Now, I'm just thinking about all of those people that are taking prescription medication incorrectly, taking too much, taking multiple prescriptions, and getting tons of side effects. So what I found was essential oils don't do that. Of course, they are very powerful. They have a chemistry of their own, and but they go in the body where they need to go, and the rest dissipates. So you don't have those extreme side effects that you would from prescriptions. And I always find it very interesting when I'm watching advertisements for prescription drugs on TV and they tell you all of the things that can happen to you, including death. And it really just seems ridiculous to me. So
you know it seems ridiculous. It's the same thing with cigarettes. You know, it says here this could cause cancer, could cause death. You know, people are still smoking, spending $4 or $5 a pack. It's the same thing with pharmaceuticals. You know, I asked my doctor, I says, do most people ask you about the drugs they're taking? He said no. They just take it for granted that he knows exactly what they need and they go for it.
You know, that's a very interesting point. I think when people get something for a very little cost or almost free, it doesn't mean as much to them as when they have to pay for it themselves. If you had to pay for your prescription drugs, I'll tell you, you probably wouldn't take them because they're so expensive. If you look at the copays are really low, but the actual cost of it is really high. Essential oils, of course, you've got to pay for them yourself, but you know, it's worth it. You're getting a really great benefit out of them. And if you were supposed to be paying for your prescription versus paying for an essential oil, I'd take an essential oil every time.
Well, because it's been so apparent in your life, in your own healing, you know,
Right.
which is really, really interesting.